Hi, and welcome to my studio. My name is Renee Treml, and I'm part of the Surf Coast Arts Trail. So this is our open studio tour. My studio is located in beautiful Torquay, which is home to the traditional landowners, the Wadawurrung people, and I pay my respect to their elders, past, present, and future. I work here every day from home as a writer and an illustrator. So I spend my days writing stories and drawing pictures. You can see some of the examples of some of my books behind me. And I'm going to show you how I create some of this work and where. This is my studio in Torquay, where I work every day. It was built by a friend of mine with my insight, and we've built a drawing desk and the computer desk and lots of shelves for just about everything I need. This is my trusty studio assistant, Tassie, who will very happily bark at anybody who walks by. Trying to set. For Runo's Blue, I wanted to do a combination of really traditional work that I then digitally collage. So what I've done is I've worked with Scratchboard for these pieces, and Scratchboard is simply a board of some sort. Sometimes it's cardstock. In this case, it's masonite. It's been coated with a thin layer of white clay. It's quite soft and it's easy to scratch with a sharp blade. And what I like to do is I like to use these brush pens in different shades of gray because I work primarily in black and white. And I can paint directly onto my artwork wherever I want it. And I can use this sharp scratch knife to get in there and really scratch away at details. So I'm going to bring this one up nice and close. You can see all the little fur. And that's how I do something like that for one of these big projects, these big Sherlock bones. This one will be out in September. Is I start out and I make a storyboard. So I write the script of what I think will happen, but then I start drawing it out. So this is a little sneak preview because this is for the newest book, the Sea Creature feature. As you can see, I've gone through and I started doing roughs. So I have to pencil sketch everything. So I figured out every single page long before I even sit down at the computer. I've worked out where everything is going to go, how my panels for this graphic novel are going to work, who's saying what and where. Once I get to that stage, then I can bring it into the computer and lay it out and begin creating those final artworks. Because this software is Photoshop, and I use Photoshop when I'm on my computer, and I use Procreate when I'm on my iPad with my iPencil. But both programs have heaps of different brushes, and you can tailor them to look more like your favorite kind of pencil or your favorite brush. You can change your colors, all kinds of things. And here I've just got a pencil tool chosen, and I've got it kind of a black color like a pencil, and I can draw directly onto the screen. In this case, I've got my pencil. I can do some shading. If I press lighter, the drawing comes in more lightly. If I press harder, I'll get a thicker, darker line. I can also erase, which is a pretty cool function. So working with these digital medium, you still have to do all the work. It doesn't do any of the shading for me, coloring for me. I can't go faster when I'm doing scratch art. I'm just not waiting for paint to dry or wasting paper for maybe a project that doesn't need paper. My cards and prints are available on my website. It's reneetreml.com. You can find my books at local bookshops, including Torquay Books and Great Escape Books here on the Surf Coast, as well as lots of other booksellers across Australia and internationally. I also work with companies such as Kim Wallace Ceramics to create products with some of my Australian animals. You can see her work at kwceramics.com.au. I also work with Urban Products, another Australian company that creates a lot of homewares and ornaments. And Rodriguez Tea Towels, who are based in Melbourne. Again, they are printing in Melbourne tea towels onto linen using screen printing techniques. And finally, I also work with La La Land to create fun images for cards and ornaments and other products. Thank you for visiting my studio today as part of the Surf Coast Arts Trail. If you have any questions, you're welcome to email me. You can reach me through my website, which is reneetreml.com, or
reneesartwork.com. You can also message me through Facebook or Instagram, and you can find me as Renee Treml, and it's Treml. Thank you for visiting, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the Arts Trail.